Play some reggae from here. Gracias. Gracias, señor DJ.
They're out here, but they're really out here.
You know.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And if you don't know, now you know. You know.
Okay. Welcome. I see y'all already started early, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get in. I have to introduce. So, we have Tito, we have Aspen, and we have Alex. Wow.
Dale.
Yeah.
Alexa, play Perreo Duro.
And I am Heat, you know.
Do you know?
already know.
Yes, you
and
do.
This
Yeah.
is Now You Know.
Ya tú sabes.
We in here.
Out here, babies.
Man, so there was a lot that happened over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
The show was.
Definitely.
And I'm going to jump right in with mine.
Dale.
Out the window. And since we're talking about life and weekend and respect and a lot of the things, I won't get in too personal right away. I'm gonna save that. So
Okay.
What I have though is the respect that we should probably have for a president, regardless, is out the window.
Oh, yeah.
But the thought, I want you to I want people to understand what I'm trying to say. So the president, no matter who it is, we always had respect for it growing up, right?
That's right.
Like, yeah, people always like maybe trashed it, but not to a point where I think it was like, you know, taking physical parts, I guess, if you want to get into really deep, but I won't get into that. But with presidency alone, we always looked at it like as the number one spot, the high respected. But at times it could be very respected or very disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I say like just in general for the position, like it should be different, but can you not agree to what that man felt when he slammed down on that star a few times when you watch the video? Like,
Yeah. Oh,
the
my God.
strikes and the sparks flying off with every slam. I was like, I mean, he had anger. That just showed you, like,
did.
and I mean, a lot of us do. So I was just wanted to bring that up in the beginning, like I thought that was
That was nuts.
That was wild, but
Yeah.
I mean, because it happened before, but he was just like, you know what? No matter who sees me, I'm making sparks fly. I'm making.
I mean, in my head, I think he took it very personal. Like
He did. Like if he knew
something
him
he
or
did.
something. That's
The
how I was-
president did something to him to take it to that level. Come on.
So
Cause
you
this
know
so,
Uncle Donnie is problematic. Uncle Donnie is problematic as the fudge. Okay?
Yeah, he
He
is.
is problematic. Okay,
Yeah.
but
I just
if I
think
was
he
listening to
really
a little
don't
6ix9ine, walking
know?
by the star of
Why
Donald
not?
Trump,
Why not?
casually had a pickaxe. It's going down. You know, just play Tati and go to town. Bop, bop, bop.
like you've been working on the railroad or
Oh
something
my
over
God.
here. He was just
Bop. Just like that. Right when
man.
I'm done, just
Yeah.
ow.
I just clean my hands.
listen.
That-
at
That was
least-
wild. But yeah, I agree with you. I think that this is the least respected president we ever had.
Because he's a dick.
I'm just
Honestly.
showing you like the levels that we can have is what I was meaning. The fact that you can have the almost respect and die for this person and then literally don't care if you die killing that person. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it is
Like,
crazy.
that barrier, that in between, and just that goes into a lot of other things that I want to get into later. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow it on down if I get a little hype.
I know.
Just
Don't get me hypey.
Oh.
I know once we
don't
get
drink
asked
your
to
water.
going, it's
Don't
a
get me
wrap.
hyphy.
Drink your water.
You know Uncle Donnie raises my blood pressure.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of things to say about it. Yeah.
Listen, speaking of raised blood pressure, so you guys watch Teen Mom, or have you seen Teen Mom?
I
Yes.
heard
Okay.
of it. Yeah.
So
My lady actually watches it on
So-
her own time. So now while it's being broadcast.
one of my absolute
Sorry, babe.
favorite train wrecks on that show is
It
Janelle.
is what it is.
One of my absolute favorite train wrecks is Janelle Evans. She's got this mother from Boston, and every time that little broad would come home, she'd hit her with that same, "Yeah, hi, Janelle. I see you with Kiva. Hi, hi, hi." Well, Janelle hasn't stopped getting high, and Janelle now has a firearm.
Oh.
So
Oh, I think I saw something of that.
Oh
she
my
decided.
God.
She decided that she, of whatever mental state she's in, alleging that she's in a clear mental state, but not really, because that whole crazy, decided this man cut her off. So she was going to follow him.
No.
She was going to follow this man
No.
Oh no.
down the highway,
No.
screaming,
You don't
gets
know what
off
he
the
got.
highway down to a
Everybody's
dirt
famous.
road. Down a dirt road. Mind you, this broad has like 4 cameras in the car. Her child in there with her.
Oh my
Her
God.
her
Four
child.
cameras?
4 cameras because they're filming.
Oh.
Jesus.
She's got 2 production crew vans with her.
Sound like a show.
So
Yeah.
she is skirting in this Yukon, talking about, "I'm following you. I called the law." She hits the man's mailbox as she's backing out, and she goes, "Oh shit," pulls out her gat, points it at him, and then
No.
that's when she goes, shit.
No.
He's armed. His neighbors are armed. So
Wow.
she decides to book it as fast as she can.
Wow.
Sis, if you pull it. Because you're now in more trouble for pulling a firearm as a threat than if you would have shot it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on with the world today. I don't think guns ain't the issue. It's the people, y'all.
Well,
and
You got-
actually, you're right. And when it comes to the
it is the
whole
people.
It is the people.
drawing the
People
gun,
crazy.
because
You don't chase somebody down.
if you draw a gun, and this
don't-
is the law, and I'm telling you, this is the law. If you draw a gun and you don't shoot somebody
Legal
and
advice.
kill the person, you go to jail for not killing the person.
Well, I mean, you're going to jail regardless.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
You might be going to jail regardless.
No, because what there was an incident that happened that somebody got shot and killed, and they're not gonna prosecute him because he was standing his ground.
Bienvenido a la Florida.
Who was that?
But the issue is,
I read the story. It was all over the news. Honestly didn't have time to look into it, but I did hear something that it was related to that. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can pull and a gun to someone, but if you don't shoot, you get in trouble.
so quick little sidebar on that. The family involved in the Stand Your Ground case in Clearwater, the family just hired the same attorney that defended, that was on Trayvon Martin's side for the sitch.
Maybe for some clout tokens, man. Wow. Well, because
Just a little clout.
I'm trying to figure out how to start this off.
Well,
because
I'm sure. I'm sure it was. It was
No.
one of those things where the attorney probably reached out, because a lot of these attorneys will do pro bono cases like that for for whatever reason they may have, whether it be
it got a
clout
big
or-
publicity.
It's gotta be.
It's got big
exactly just like
publicity.
Casey Anthony's little friend.
Now check this out. So that only happened probably 10 miles from where we're actually at.
Yeah.
At the most, and
Yeah.
that's exaggerating.
That,
Seven-
what, that's in your
727.
that is your neck of the
It's
woods.
like-
That's
yeah.
Clearwater.
Yeah,
That's
so
your
That's my zip code.
yeah. That is literally that's your bodega, baby.
I mean,
That's your bodega.
so
How would you have felt though if you were in that situation? Like someone's coming at you about a parking space and you had a gun. What would you do?
Let's explain it a little deeper, because some
Yeah.
of the people was probably like, what's going on? Well, so there was this woman, and she had, I think, a total of 5 passengers, right? They said in the vehicle. 2 of them were children. Another was like a little older. But there were 2 children within the vehicle until the dad got out with one of them into the store. And he was only going in for the one thing, supposedly. We probably go in there and grab something, and you don't want the kid to know. Oh, Dad, don't see the beard that I got under my shirt. I don't want you. I
That
want you
brown
to know, Daddy
bag.
want to. Yeah, I don't want to see
Don't
the
look at my
brown
white
bag.
great white owl.
You know, but I'm just saying, like, he was going in there and he was basically getting his son something. He got his son, I think it was Skittles they mentioned or something like
Okay.
that. Right? But he was getting his son something from the corner store. And
Why is it always Skittles?
Why can't be platanitos?
you know what? I think it was M&M's. The
Okay.
peanut kind.
Oh, I like that one.
Peanut.
I like those.
They're good.
I prefer
See?
I prefer the crispy ones, but whatever.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right,
Y'all know
Go
I'm
on.
bougie. Y'all know
it was
I'm
a
bougie.
bag of
Go
candy.
on.
It was a bag of candy.
Okay.
So with the bag of candy that he got his son was sticking next to him. So when he went out to the vehicle, he noticed that somebody is yelling at his wife. But his wife is also parked in a handicap spot. So the gentleman thought that he can do some sort of citizen policing.
Oh
Don't know if that's a word, but
Oh,
just made it a
Lord.
compound
So
word.
dang
And
vigilante.
he thought that he can just go and say, "Hey, I'm gonna decide to tell this woman she shouldn't be doing this." And I mean, if it affected him, I would understand why he felt some kind of way.
Right.
But that was already a mental issue within himself. So once he decided to walk over there and didn't notice that there was two other passengers as another child in the vehicle and him having a firearm, why would you be close to a vehicle having a firearm knowingly that there's a child in there? Why don't you just drop it once you see the child? That's
So-
where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So
So he came with a gun in his hand.
no. He had it. It was nobody knew.
It was
Oh,
So
wow.
here's-
Nobody knew.
So here's my issue with this, is that he didn't pull that out and say, "I'm going to shoot you because you're in a handicap spot."
Correct.
The guy that was with his son in the store, shoved him, and it wasn't like a little he was shoved into the road, not the road, like into the parking lot. So in that moment, he's protecting himself. I mean, it's stupid. Not by law. By law, he's doing it. You're a dumbass because shoving and pulling a gun out, two different ballgames. That's bringing a not a knife to a gunfight.
That's almost the same.
It's
but-
almost
no,
the same.
I'll give
yeah.
you. I'll give you.
You know what
I'll
I
give it
mean?
to you.
You know what I'm getting at. I mean, unfortunately, he was protecting himself, but if he wouldn't have shoved him, I'm sure he wouldn't have gotten shot.
This is the thing.
I think that's
I'm
a very
sorry.
gray line on
Yeah.
that part.
No,
But-
the whole
but-
thing. This whole entire case is grayscale as the fuck. Grayscale AF. Like it is. 'Cause
Yes.
there's no telling maybe he was an angry dude trying to shoot some people.
No, I
up.
mean, you're-
maybe
But
not.
I mean,
You're
it's just
absolutely right. But what I
we
look,
won't know because we're not there. But
what I look at it as, okay, so the gentleman decided that he has a firearm on him. He's going to resolve an issue, right?
yeah.
With a firearm on you. Those are called policemen. So with the first issue is he has a firearm.
he has a concealed carry
And
license.
so do I. But I don't walk up to a woman in a car in a parking
But you also
spot.
mind your own business.
Exactly. And that's
But
what
you
I'm
also
getting at.
mind
So
your own business,
If I
so-
don't walk up to that woman with a child in the car, knowing I have a firearm,
You already lost that.
He didn't walk up wielding.
he walked up pretty close because I seen
He
the
didn't walk up
videos.
wielding the gun.
No.
Up here,
It's definitely in his. Okay, so let me
You know what I
clarify:
mean?
is that his gun was still concealed the entire time. His gun was
the
concealed.
gun did not come out until
But that is the
it
point
was
of
shot.
having a license, is to conceal. And so if I am concealing, you won't know until I pull it out either. So the fact is, if I walk up to a vehicle, which I see a woman, first of all, I shouldn't have. You don't fight women, right? You don't hit
No,
women, right?
that's
So,
common sense.
I have a firearm and I'm looking at the female and then I'm looking at a child in the back. the first thing I'm thinking is, I have something that I know I can solve all this. But why would I take it any further? Let me just step away. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's what we missed. Right?
But
And
you're
he was
making it
like, oh crap, I
Just-
seen it. And then he got shoved.
His ass had zero reason to shoot this man. But Florida law says he's standing his ground. Well, it's in the law. It's a gray area, like you said. This is going to be one messy court battle.
I mean, in my mind,
It's,
how I see
it
this
is messy.
and
That's
how you
the
guys
It's
point,
going to be
yeah.
messy.
How
His
you-
ass should have
yeah.
stayed his ass at home, or stayed his ass in his car and not be worried about what this family's doing in the damn handicap spot.
and that's where I'm
That's
bringing
what
it.
my point was.
Yeah.
Because his intentions were entirely wrong. Not the fact that he had the firearm, but his intentions were
Yeah,
wrong.
he shouldn't have. He
That's
shouldn't
all.
mind his
He
business.
shouldn't try to police, but you don't use your firearm against anybody unless
Yeah.
you're fully a threat. He wasn't fully a
He
threat.
was not. There's
I
nowhere
completely
near a
agree.
threat.
I completely
not-
There
agree.
wasn't a threat anywhere.
The
He's a
issue's not the
dumbass.
gun. The
But
issue is the
issue
way
is
he
that
handled
he
it.
didn't
Exactly.
have the right mentality while
Yeah.
he's carrying a firearm.
And that's
though.
why
Yeah.
they need to have recertifications every certain amount of time to make
I
sure
agree
your
with that.
asses. Because
I
listen,
agree with that because
Yeah.
I got mine. I just
Because
renewed
listen,
mine last year.
There's
So
there's
do
some
it every
people that
year
get
if you have
stupid
to.
with age. There are some
But-
people that get stupid with age. They feel entitled because they're older.
I can
Nah.
agree.
Yeah.
I can
And
agree.
especially the people of Clearwater, Florida. Those little goddamn mantequilla
Just
tubs.
Florida. Florida is crazy, but seriously, yeah. I completely
Florida.
agree, man. So
Moral of the story is mind your damn business.
amen.
Mind your damn business.
Then none of it would've
Don't shoot
happened.
nobody. Mind your damn business.
If he mind his damn business, he wouldn't have to go over there. And if he mind his damn business, he wouldn't have to go over there and sell it the problem. And then
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Mind-
just come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Leave it up to the police if you want to go do some policing, man.
Exactly. Why don't you become a little junior deputy or whatever they
Yeah,
got?
I bet you he wanted to be a cop his whole life. I mean, let's look into that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I bet you he wanted to be. He was either bullied. He wanted to do something that he felt threatened, I guess, and this was his way of doing it
No.
because
No.
I know plenty
Completely
of
wrong.
gun owners for over 20 years that ain't shot nobody.
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, it's not having the gun, my man. It's
It's
the
the way-
fact that how's
It's the way you think. It's the way you act, and,
and
it's the
do-
way you react.
so
Yo, on
Yeah.
a more positive light, Florida. Mm-hmm. Because it's, Sunshine State. That's why we're in our shades.
Oh,
Bring the sun.
Bring the
Bring the
sun.
sun.
I'm going to tell you one thing that Florida is good for.
what's that?
Celebration.
And what do
Oh.
we celebrate
Hey.
Celebration.
besides
So,
Gasparilla?
Ooh,
Gasper is amazing.
it's lit.
like best event in
Best
Central
Wait,
Florida.
you didn't say
Miss Holiday.
Central Florida.
Best
No.
holiday.
What?
Best
what?
Florida-
So
Gasparilla is a holiday all day.
Oh yeah.
okay. So what about the what do they call it? The night Gasparilla. What's that version?
See, you know what? Hillsborough County
What
educators
do they call it,
decided
though?
to scare my ass and tell me they had HIV needles.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, they said AIDS needles. They didn't even give us correct information. But anyway, so
Misinformed.
misinformed. Yeah, that's how they create sheeple. It's rude. Anyways,
Yo,
so I don't partake in the night parade mainly because I don't like seeing no titties. Like, ladies be pulling them out. Like,
I don't mind, but I mean, I'm not gonna do anything with them. I just
but you
don't
touch
mind.
them.
I don't want to see no
You
titties.
arrange them. You arrange them.
You
If
arranged
your,
it.
if your titties looking fucked up in your top, I'm gonna fix it, ho.
Oh.
Get your stuff right.
You know what
Not
also
you, though,
happened in
'cause
those type of
you're a
events.
married woman.
Damn.
I ain't
Yeah,
fixing your
I am.
titty, though.
Am.
Not you.
You know what also happened in those events? A lot of flirting.
Okay.
A
Okay.
lot of flirting.
A little bit more than
so I have
flirting
a question.
happens
A
in
little
those
bit
events.
more, but
So now
okay.
we live in a digital age, correct?
Oh
like
my
a very
God.
heavy digital age.
Too digital.
So what I'm curious about
right.
is how
Too much.
was flirting before the digital communication, like before emojis,
Oh,
before
man.
DMs.
I
You
mean,
you had to have game. You
I
had to
mean-
have game.
No, you
does
don't have to have
anybody
game.
remember in high school or middle school when you used to pull out a little piece of paper and you give it to the girl? You
Yes.
know what I mean? And then she would open it up and be like, "Do you love me? Yes or no?" And you have to circle the one that you want. Like,
she's going really
That
old.
was
Watch
so
this. I'm gonna go.
cute.
Well, no. That's good. That's good. I like
I'm gonna
it.
go 2010.
But check this out. Like when I like walk into a restaurant like right now, and we're like, everybody's on their phone like this.
I feel like you and your old lady probably have some good quality time. Y'all look cute.
I mean, what I'm saying is we don't have to be. Well, I know I don't have to be on my phone.
Cause she'll snap on your ass.
No, not even that. Like she is
She a bad teen.
she kind of blocked out a lot of the social media too. But I think it's like when you grow and then you grow with each other, you kind of learn why you're growing. Like
Yeah.
it's like, okay, why should I need to look at it and do all that and try to see what's going on right now? If I'm in a restaurant that I'm paying a bill,
You gotta get your clout tokens popping.
like, you're spending money right now, and then you're just like lost in the digital world half the time, but you're spending your money in
an
the
instant
physical
trance.
realm. I don't understand that. So when you say from then till now, it's a huge difference, man.
Ooh,
From
yeah.
writing a letter to not even looking at each other.
What
to
if
your
you could
cell
even
phones.
read
Like,
the like? I
And
just
if you
think
do like Neil, he will dance with the lady at the club and then ask for her Instagram so he can stalk her, but he will slide into his DM
That's
and not
that's
ask in
strong
person.
words. That's some strong words. I just, I like to make new friends, and then we evolve the friendship, and then I find a
get
way
your
to
friends
I find a way to
get
stay
with
in
my
touch,
friends.
and we can be
And we could be friends. And we could do the same weekend.
That's like
Hey, man, y'all a
when
trip.
Sonic hits through one of them little pots and the rings go everywhere.
But
exactly what happens.
honestly, I think that my generation, at least when I was like, no, well, I'm pretty young still. I'm 22, but when I was like 18, 19, I still
You're
had
young
guys.
today.
Yeah, I still had the guys like that will approach me in person. Like I feel like the generation that's growing
That's
up,
a
that's
lost
gonna
art.
be that's
Lost art.
that's lost already.
That's what I'm saying. You had back in the day, you had to have like game, like real. Even like in
You
my high
had
school
to.
days, like you had to have game. Like you had to be able to like. Because online that
Yo,
shit was
Ma.
short. Like,
Yo, Ma.
like
You know what,
PC
yo,
for
Ma.
PC.
Yeah.
Now that you say it, like if I jump back in the game, I would lose.
What was
Like-
your game like by then?
No,
what was
no,
your
man,
game like
hold on,
back
no,
then? That's what
no,
I want to know.
hey,
I need you
now-
to drop
now,
some
hold on
gems.
now.
I need you to drop some
My lady will
gems.
tell you that I was pretty.
Okay, Papa
I was
Chulo.
pretty
You know-
top
okay,
notch.
you know-
But
Oh,
regardless,
he's top notch.
yeah, I was
elite.
He ain't great.
Elite boy.
I was in the finer
That's-
circle.
He ain't great value. He is not University Plaza. He is International Plaza and Bay Street.
Get it right. Get it right.
But I go to Britain though. Don't
My
listen to
come
host,
me.
correct.
my DJ, my DJ,
My DJ. That's my DJ. Hey,
Oh, man.
he got
Drop
games
some-
like the
Crazy.
NBA.
Drop some gems for the young bloods.
That's the thing. I miss the old school. The old school was really, really like thought of.
Like
it's
when they were
not.
harmonized to you.
They will like sing you a song.
Oh,
they will
they're
like
serenade
yes.
you.
You
They'll
know.
pull up to your house.
You can
with-
just send a
singing
voice
in your-
message now.
Singing
You
in
used to
your
play
ear.
112. Now you play 6-9.
Yeah. Like come on.
It's like-
Extend the can't get the dick in my pants. You just send it like a loop.
Y'all wow. Listen, you know back in the like they real deal used to like
Yeah.
sing. Bitch, if I went to sing to somebody, I would probably y'all know I can't sing, but
You probably could.
You
Better
know,
than half the
I pull
people
up-
that's
I
trying
pull
to
up
sing now.
Enséñame la
Wait, I take that back.
Where's my recording?
I resent that.
Where's my recording deal? I'm pop star Lil Mariah. That's me. Okay. Thank you very much.
I have friends of mine, I have friends of mine who are my age or a little bit younger, and they still like the old school. You know what I mean? So,
Well, you said older, right?
they're a little bit younger than me.
Oh,
They're
so-
like 18, 19, 20, 21.
That's
If you're
crazy.
18,
and they
your
still
opinion don't
like
matter.
that old
Why would you
school
want that?
vibe.
That's prime
Thank you
beta
to the
time.
moms
It's-
because they
Thanks
rock.
to the moms.
Stick to school.
And I think that has to
Education
do
before romance.
and that has to do with
Finance
the
before
way you're
romance.
raised. Especially
Also.
Hispanic girls, because Hispanic girls, I feel like they're raised the old school way. So sometimes we got that background.
It's because they want that love that they poppy and they mommy got.
Yeah.
Like, see, like, me.
Daddy issues.
I'm glad you said it, and I did it because it would have looked bad on me. But I'm glad you said it.
That's why I'm backing out. Let y'all say it.
I mean,
Who had the task of making the world a better place? Money is no issue. There ain't issues. What would you do to make the world a more beautiful place?
I'll start a podcast with Heat.
What would you do?
You would do that?
you
Yeah.
would do that?
Yes.
That's what
Wow.
you would do?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Good.
And that's what I'm doing now.
That's
Hey,
dope.
I thank you for that, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We love you, Calentura.
Nothing but love, man.
Go DJ.
Love you guys
Go
too, man.
DJ.
But what would y'all
That's my
do?
DJ.
What
Want
would
to
y'all
thank you
do?
guys for being a part of this Now You Know, and the world will know now.
Yes, they will know.
We gonna go in, man. We got a lot of other stuff. This was something that we just came together and we decided to do. It's bringing a good vibe with each other. Yes, we come up with topics that may get a little hot, but at times we are family and we stick together, and that is Now You Know. That's what we do.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And if you don't know, now you know.